Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Shay. I'm a third-year grad student at DePaul University, getting my master's in critical ethnic studies. If you can tell by the title of this video, I'm doing a prep with me for the winter quarter. And if you watched my last prep with me for the fall quarter, it's gonna be a little bit different because before I was doing an independent study and now I'm just doing a regular class. So this is how I usually prep for a quarter. The one class that I'm taking this quarter is called Gendered Communication. I picked this class honestly because I didn't really have that many options. Because I work full time, I'm limited to the classes that I can take. I can only take classes that are in the evening. Also, because I'm almost done with the program, I've taken most of the required electives and required classes. So I kind of just had very little options. I also took this class, decided on taking this class because I've been thinking about a PhD in communications. So I kind of wanted to test the waters with a communications class to see if it's something that I'm interested in studying more. I wanted to take y'all along with me as I'm preparing for the quarter, so y'all will see how I do that. Well, the very first thing that I do is create a Notion page just to have all the information that I feel like I need to be successful in a class. So of course, just generic information about the class title, the meeting times, meeting days. If it's an in-person class, it'll have the room number and the building, but this is online, so I have the Zoom link. And of course, information about the professor, their name, email, phone number, and if they have office hours. And I will also add a PDF of the syllabus, so it's in one place instead of having to go to D2L and click through a bunch of things to find the syllabus, because I hate doing that. And after I kind of skim through the syllabus, that is when I'll create a table, adding all of my assignments and due dates and structuring it in a way that I like it to be structured. So I just create a table with the week that we're in, the topic of that week, all of the readings that I have to do for that week, any other assignment, so if it's a discussion board or a paper that's due. And then this class we're having guest speakers come in specific weeks, so I also added that as well. In Notion, I also keep a database for all the literature that I'm reading for my research and for classes, so I will use that same database to keep track of everything that I need to read for the week. I'll create a view that has a filter that pulls all the readings for a specific class. I started using this template. I got it from someone on YouTube. I don't know who it is. I never keep track of that. It's just a template with a bunch of information that I can put in about each article that I'm reading. So summaries, the notes that I take, if there are any things that are related to my own research, and I have a section 2 just to add my own thoughts, my questions, etc. I use that for class specifically, just for discussion points. A lot of graduate level classes we have to discuss. It's discussion based, so it's easy to refer back to these pages with all my notes if I had any questions that I want to bring up, either for discussion or specifically for my professor. I have it all in that page. It's pretty easy to access for me. After I get my Notion page set up, I like to import all of my articles into GoodNotes. I've been using this since undergrad. I've used Notability in the past, or in high school, and once I got to college, I kind of made that switch, and I've been using it ever since. I like to use GoodNotes because I prefer the physical act of writing and annotating my articles, but I don't want to print out all of the articles that I'm reading because there's so many. In GoodNotes, I will create a folder for each class that I'm taking and add all of my articles into that folder. How I like to organize it is by week, so I will create a separate document for each week, and each GoodNotes document has all of the readings for that week. I like to do this at the beginning of the quarter. It's a lot easier to go into the school week knowing that all the readings that I have for that week are already organized in a place that I'm used to going, so I don't have to go find it either on D2L or in Notion and download it and then upload it. I really don't have any goals for this quarter. It's really just to finish. The one thing that I do want to prioritize is finding an advisor because I still don't have one. I've just realized that what I'm studying is very specific, and I don't think there's any faculty at DePaul that is focused specifically on what I look at, which is the Black diaspora and digital spaces. The advisor that I previously had, it wasn't her research area, but she was in those spaces enough to understand. Very hard to find someone who gets it, but it'll happen. Even if they don't get it, I just need someone who for a quarter can be like, hey, checking in, are you getting your things done? Here are some thoughts, here are some ideas, and then I can graduate. That's really my only goal, if that's a goal at all. That's pretty much how I get ready for the quarter. It's a little less hectic or like chaotic, intense than I usually do. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.